I've never done that in a long time.
Right, you've done it, but it's been a long time, and I want to do it, but I want to do the whole, from the neck down to your lower body, right here. I want to do all of that.
Cool.
Before we were opening the discs in just the lumbars, I want to open all of it up so that you can lay back and stand better.
He's talking about decompression.
Pipes, you're already doing them. Good, I love
like
it.
them.
Good, yeah. Yeah, and in here I have some more difficult pipes, which we're gonna try today, okay? We're also gonna do some exercises with my glute machine. I have a glute machine in there to work on it, but we just got some water weights to make it more effective, to make it more involuntary.
Some water wings?
Weights.
Oh.
It's weights with water in them.
Okay.
And so the water sloshes around and it forces your system to stabilize while you're doing it.
Oh, that would be even better than weights.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Because it's activating the involuntary nerve. This is brand new stuff. I mean, literally, I got those 3 weeks ago. And it's a brand new system I'm bringing in to what we're doing. Okay? Tabletops. If you're doing them at home once a day, you're doing well. I'm glad. Okay? Then starting to get functional with all of this. Squats. We're going to add a slant. We're going to start doing some squats because the glutes are the up of the squat, but they're also the pull of the walk.
Can't think. Oh, there's not a prayer you can squat. If I get squat down,
Yeah,
I'll never be able to get back up.
I know. It's never going to work. Everything we do in here, it never works, especially at the first time. Like standing on the pipes. Thank goodness you didn't break your neck and
I like the pipes.
Yeah,
I
and
should
it
do
worked.
more often.
And it worked the first time, even though you said I can't do that when you got on it.
Not that it works. It'll help just to.
You're able to be on it, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's not a big deal.
Because you just said I can't do a squat. That's what you said.
I can't,
And I'm telling you, I don't know yet. We'll see.
to do a squat,
Uh-huh.
not a prayer.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be helping you. Okay. Let's start praying now.
Really?
Okay, so
that will be impossible. Well,
we're going to start today seated walking.
What's a seated walking?
Seated walking. You're going to start learning to use your shoulders and arms, right? We're going to go from a penguin to a human. Okay?
Okay.
And if we start we're just going to, we call this isolation in the martial arts. We're going to isolate a certain movement pattern or whatever. Like let's say I'm going to isolate the upper body movements, or I'm going to isolate the lower body movements. I'm making it easier and easier to start assimilating certain patterns. We're going to work on walking while we're seated.
Seated walking sounds interesting.
Yeah,
It sounds easy.
it is. If you can walk, but if you're a penguin, it's not so easy. We'll see, but I doubt you'll be able to do it
The
because
penguins bent over? Oh, that kind of penguin. Yeah, okay, I'm a penguin. Okay, I see. Okay.
all right. Walking backwards. Now you were doing it. Are you doing it still in here? Walk backwards. Did you
walked
stop?
for a few steps. Well, no, you see it when I would do it here. But
No, I mean on the treadmill.
oh yeah, no, I guess when I have time,
Because
I
you
do.
were doing it.
I like it.
Yeah,
you
let's
just have
do.
to hold on.
I want you. That's fine. I want you to do that because it's going to work another set of muscle groups that you don't get when you're walking forward. Okay.
Okay.
Then we're going to be doing some stretching today. We're going to be stretching the glutes. We're going to stretch the trunk. We're going to stretch the traps. You've heard me talk about stretching in here, and how it doesn't do what they say it does.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't make it irrelevant. What it does, what people stretch for is to elongate muscles, to make them longer. and to relax the nervous system. It doesn't do any of that. It actually tightens. It's a reflex. Thus, muscle stretch reflex is what it's called, you know, in neuroscience, or the myotactic reflex. And what it does is it tightens the muscle, but it jacks up the frequency in the spinal cord and brain of that activity. Now, if that's what you want to do, it's brilliant. So we're going to use stretching to activate the posterior chain muscles. I've got lots of different ways to do it.
Good, because
right?
stretching doesn't, I can't imagine why that's going to be any good now. I mean, after talking to you.
Yeah, we're going to be stretching muscles.
Okay.
And you think, oh, that's going to make it worse. No, we're going to use stretching muscles to cause them to tighten, right?
Okay.
We'll stretch the butt muscles, we'll stretch the thoracic muscles, and we'll stretch the trapezius muscles.
So you have stuff for this.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh,
there.
okay.
Okay. And then instead of calorics, we're going to do headphones, both sides 100 hertz.
Oh, the bone
Conductors. You got it. You got it.
And I have one of those.
Okay.
Oh, very interesting.
And so this is what I put: posterior compartment. We're working the strength and the endurance, the length and the endurance, but we're also working the integration, which means putting it all together so that it can do a function. And what's the big function that we're trying to accomplish?
That you can walk and stand up straight.
Walking. Standing up straight, we assume that when we say walk, we're talking about standing up straight for humans, right?
Okay.
Who does this?
A penguin, I got you.
A penguin, who else?
A hockey player.
Very good. Who else? Apes.
I'm sorry.
Apes.
Oh, monkeys. Never thought about that.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can't. They can stand up, but then they fatigue. See, we have a ligament. If you look at the spinous processes on your back throughout your entire spine, you have a ligament that goes from the tips of each of the bumps, the spinous processes, but theirs stops at L1, L2. And you see ours that ligament makes it easy to stand up. Right? Because the ligament's holding us up. Well, because they don't have that ligament, they have to hold themselves up, which is very hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like just standing straight. Well, I mean, straight here. Standing up is definitely tiring.
You're doing better than when you walked in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's that?